Hi. Now today's topic is transfer of membership in a cooperative housing society on death of a deceased member. On death of a member or deceased member. This video is brought to you by Digital Scholar Academy, and my name is Girish Rao. I'm advocate and solicitor having nearly 30 years of experience. Digital Scholar Academy conducts courses on various topics of law. If you want detail, you will get the details of the course which are conducted by the Digital Scholar Academy. And these videos we are making on different topics of law. So I will suggest all of you to subscribe to this channel so that whenever the new videos are uploaded, you will get a notification of it and you will get remain updated for that. Along with that, also join our Instagram and also the LinkedIn page. Subscribe to that. You will get a lot of information about the law. So now let's begin our today's topic on the transfer of membership on a death of a member. Once again reminding to subscribe to the channel, and if you like this, do not forget to hit the button of like. Okay, so now let's start our today's topic. Transfer of membership on death of a member. First, we have to understand what are the applicable law. The applicable law is Chapter 13B, which was introduced by an amendment to the Maharashtra Cooperative Society Act 1960 in 2019 on July 23rd of 2019. By this Chapter 13B is added to the Maharashtra Cooperative Society Act and is exclusively applicable to the Cooperative Society Acts. So basically, entire act of Cooperative Society Act is in Chapter B, Chapter 13B. What is done is that certain section of the original, they have called it as a, and it is called as a Principal Act, is incorporated in 13B, and certain section of Principal Act is not incorporated in 13B, is given in section 154B1, which is incorporated of the provision or the sections of Principal Act which are incorporated is given in section 154B, and which are not incorporated is given in section 154B subsection 2. So now let's understand what is the relevant provision when we are talking about transfer of membership of a deceased member. Section 154B subsection 13 deals with it. In brief, on death of deceased or transfer of membership of death of deceased member shall be done on basis of testamentary document. So testamentary document is basically if the deceased has left a will, then the transfer will be done as per the will. So when we are talking of the will, if it's in Bombay, will have to be probated. Otherwise, it cannot be, no transfer can be done on basis of will. But if it's place other than Bombay, then it can be done on just basis of will. So there are two parts which are, if property is in Bombay, the will have to be probated. Or if will also is made in Bombay, then also even if property is situated somewhere else, still it will have to be probated. Then that is number one, is on basis of the testamentary document, that is a will. Second is on basis of succession certificate. So you will have to obtain a succession certificate from the respective court, whichever court your jurisdiction is. Or third is on basis of legal heirship certificate. So basically It's basically, it's more or less same thing, legal heirship certificate or succession certificate. Succession certificate is granted under the provision of Indian Succession Act. Legal heir certificate is granted under the provision of Bombay Regulation Act. So that is the basically difference. But you will find the more or less same questions are raised, and have, or same question the court has to answer it. Then, on basis of family arrangement executed by a person who are entitled to inherit the property of the deceased member. Here there is something ambiguity about that, not clarity. At least I am not getting what does the family arrangement means. What are they contemplating under the family arrangement is not clear. So I will have some reservation when we are talking about family arrangement. Family arrangement, basically what happens is that when a person has got a lot of family, or many person has something, HUF, or many persons have right in respect of different properties, they do an arrangement which is called as family arrangement, in which the properties are distributed. So on that basis, and but the difficulty which I have encountered is that for registration, for payment of stamp duty, it is not accepted, and it's very complicated. So I don't know what does they try to speak by a family arrangement, and the how the it's going to be recorded. So for me, it is something a doubtful provision on practical level application of it. Okay. Then third is, last is nominee appointed by the member. So when you are talking about the nominee appointed by the member, means a member appoints a nominee, but he will be admitted as a provisional member, and he will not be a final member, because nominee is what? Nominee is a trustee of a deceased member. So nominee will be have only limited right, that he will act as a trustee of a deceased member. Suppose his father has appointed his son as a nominee, and he has also wife when he expired. So after he expires, his wife and his son both will have equal right, but nominee will become just a temporary member of the society. Then yes, now continuing further. Then society provisional member. The society shall admit provisional member after the death of a member till legal heir of a person entitled to the flat and share in accordance with the succession law is admitted as a member of the society. So there will be provisionally nominee will be admitted as a member of the society, and in case nominee is not there, if there is no nominee which has been appointed, then society can admit such person as a provisional who society feel is the legal heir or representative of the deceased. If not society, it's a committee feel he is a legal representative of deceased. In this case, it will be clearly noted that he is admitted as a provisional member, and he will have very limited right about provisional membership, which we have already discussed in a different video. So this was a brief presentation on transfer of membership of a deceased person. So if you have any query, do connect with us. We will certainly try and help you out. And the number which is scrolling down here, you can connect on those numbers. Okay. Thank you. Bye bye.